Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman with Stardew Valley 1.5 Retired Slow Play part number 29. We're ready for day 7 of spring in year number 2. And I wanted to point out the reason why I say 1.5 is because when Concerned Ape upgraded from 1.4 whatever, when he went to 1.5, he made some huge additions to the game. I swear it should have been a 2.0. Because there were so many additions to the game. So there's a big difference between if you have 1.4 and 1.5. So that's why I like to mention that in case those of you who never played before didn't know. I was looking at our new recipe. We are able to make pizza now. And I was just looking through some of the different ones that we could make if we wanted to cook. And I probably need to make those maki rolls or whatever they are, because we need that for the community center. So eventually I need to make an egg too. So there's quite a few things that we can make that we need. I just haven't gathered the resources and done that. Eventually, I have a refrigerator right there. I can start putting the ingredients in the refrigerator. So I want to take a look here and look how nicely our cauliflowers are growing. Some of them are growing pretty fast. And we've got honey that's ready. So that's awesome. So I'm really excited about that. It's not going to be the flowered honey that we're going to have when the flower does mature and grow, but we'll have honey nonetheless, and we'll show how much we can make with our honey. So you can see here the animals are absolutely chowing down on the fresh grass. They love it. So we are going to try and get the proper animals milked. I was really fortunate that I had Clara off to the side over there. And what I didn't see is Thumper the bunny was on the other side of the goat. And so I'm trying to milk a bunny. That doesn't work out very well, usually. That made me laugh. It's like, well, hello there. Who's coming out? Somebody's coming out. So don't forget that we had something weird happen overnight in the chicken coop. Some really bizarre looking witch flew over the chicken coop. So we're not sure what happened, but we're going to go find out. Like, what the heck? So we're going to head in the coop and look at that. We've got a bizarre looking egg. It says void egg. Look at that. How weird is that? So I was thinking, I thought we might need a void egg for the community center. But no, I didn't think so. Nope. I don't see any bundles that require a void egg. So I think we're going to hang on to that void egg for now. And we're going to collect the rest of the eggs that our lovely animals left us overnight. Look at all those pretty things that we have. So we still have something in the incubator. Not sure what we got, but we got something in the incubator. For now, we're going to leave that and we're going to grab an egg and put it in our mayonnaise machine. Now here's what's funny. I like making the mayonnaise because it's a good product cost-wise. But I hate mayonnaise in real life. I mean, hate it. I mean, I don't even like to touch the jar. I won't put it away if my husband leaves it out. He has to put it away. I can't stand it. It makes me gag. Isn't that weird? I think it might be because when I was a kid, our family had gone on a day trip and had taken like a bunch of food with us. And we had bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise. And we all got food poisoning from it. But my other siblings don't seem to have a problem with mayonnaise, but for some reason that one resonated with me, and I hate mayonnaise. But I will grow it on my farm because it makes a lot of money. Don't you dare say anything about the fact that I'm not making hops. Now, today is Lewis's birthday. I did a little bit of research and found out that Lewis likes hot peppers a lot. In fact, Lewis loves hot peppers. So that is awesome. Remember, I told you before, if you give someone a loved item on their birthday, it highly increases your relationship with them. So I'm very excited that I found out what Lewis likes. Now all we got to do is find Lewis. He's probably in his house. It's 8:20 or 9:20 in the morning. That's what I'm guessing. And he sure is. Good morning. What a nice little house he has. Wow, he's been mayor a long time. I think it means that too. Now we're going to give it to him. I love it, he says. Awesome. Look at that. Lewis he is like our second most highest person after Harvey. So that is awesome. So we need to really work on that this year You need to check that calendar on a regular basis. Make notes of whose birthdays is coming up and make sure we give them the best quality item we can that we know they like. So we'll really work on that. We didn't do a very good job with Kent. We gave him a daffodil, but he liked it. Thank goodness he didn't hate it. That would have been bad, especially a military person coming home. But anyways, we'll do the very best that we can. We got these Omni Geodes that's supposed to have really great stuff in them. Look what we're getting. Coal, stone, really? And 3 ore with the frozen geode and whatever this is. A kyanite, I guess. So our geodes really aren't giving us very good stuff. A ghost crystal. I thought we already had one of those. So, I don't know. I guess we just had bad luck with the geodes. Yep, we've already got all these things, so that's okay. We'll just go home. We got plenty to do. That's for daggone sure. Luckily, we have a very quick way to get home. Right there you go. And we're probably going to have to grab that dandelion. Another true story. I love dandelions. And I used to go out and kick the dandelion flowers when they were when they bloomed and turned white, you know. I would go kick them around so we could have more dandelions. My dad wasn't too happy about that, but I didn't care. I did it anyway because I love seeing them pop up. So we're gonna put away all of our resources, and boy, we got a nice stock of iron ore finally. We're almost to 100. So I was very happy to see that. We need to keep working on these bars, making them so that when we need them, they're there. And I was sitting here thinking, okay, what do I need? What do I need? I decided to go with iron. I really need to get the quartz out though, because you never know, I'm going to need some more of those. I got to put some more sprinklers of something in, and more crops in, and we need the refined quartz bars to be able to make those. I decided to run over here and take another look at the fenced-in area that I have for my animals. Look at this. They are completely wiping out that one side, and the other side hasn't even grown in all the way. And I'm thinking, this is a problem. We need a lot more, not more space. Even just for the animals that we have, which is not that many, but more are coming. We've got something in the incubator, and that process is not going to stop. So we really need to work on that. We also need to work on where we're going to put more crops. And that's what I'm getting ready to do here, is clear out this area a little bit so that we have plenty more space. Get rid of this extra tree. I really haven't decided where I'm going to put my trees that I'm going to grow. I know that one right there is in a terrible spot, and it's constantly in my way. I mean, you can't even see that I've got a scarecrow behind it because it's in the way. But I'm just kind of cleaning up here while I'm thinking about that. I don't know about you, but I tend to do lots of chores like that while I'm doing something else. I'm thinking. I mean, I do that when I'm driving too, and I find out all of a sudden I'm where I was going. And it's like, how did I get here? That's what that's about, is thinking while you're doing something at this. So we're going to keep cleaning up our area here, getting rid of as many things as I can while I'm pondering what we should do about the fenced-in area, and if I want to make it the size that it would be if we had 12 or 24 animals that are needing food. So I'm trying not to get rid of that grass that's there. Got a secret note cleaning off my farm again. Look at that. Mermaid show 15423. Oh my gosh. That must be when we went to that mermaid show last winter, was it? And they had a mermaid show there, and you could click on I told you can click somewhere, and that's the order 15423. All I got to do now is remember that's what I'm looking for. So I got to remember that. So next time we go, we'll see what happens when we click the shells in the correct order. So I'm just cleaning up, if I could get my mouse to go where I want to go, cleaning up this area. So I really think that we need to expand our fenced-in area so that we can grow a whole bunch of grass in a certain area and have a much bigger area for the animals that are coming, the ones we have and the ones that are coming. So because remember, even the the cow and the goat has the ability to have pregnancies on their own, and so we could end up with more cows and goats soon. And if we had one, we wouldn't be able to feed them very much. And we're getting more and more animals that give us eggs from our coop. It's filling up, so that's a good thing, because that means more product. And I'm probably going to need to start cranking up the egg machine, the mayonnaise machines, and to get some more. I'm probably going to get at least one more, if not two more, and so we'll have plenty going all the time, and without it being short on eggs, you know, because we're going to start getting a lot more eggs. Now, I can't remember how many days it takes to get a dinosaur egg. I would have to look it up. I know ducks are every other day. I don't believe that's the case with the dinosaurs. So hopefully I could stagger them enough so that I'm getting eggs on a regular basis as we increase our dinosaur stash. So we like the dinosaurs. They make good mayonnaise for us, and they're quiet. They're not really particularly adorable, I wouldn't say that, but you know, I think the goats are more adorable, but that's probably because of my own life history. I've never seen a dinosaur, and I don't know that they're really particularly cute. At least the ones I've seen the animations of are not cute. They're kind of creepy, but whatever, we're getting off subject. So, kind of gonna decide here. Is today the day we're gonna do this, or are we gonna do it later? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Did some good clearing there. Look at that, 200 wood from just that little bit of clearing there. Some more stone. That's good. Oh yes. You know what we have not done in a very, very long time? We have not gone to the super secret forest. Now it is time to go down to the super secret forest. Don't you think? We're using an awful lot of hardwood, and we need to keep our supply going, and we can only get, you know, 14 to 17 pieces a day. So we really need to get down there and start making a better effort, because we're using so much of it. And once we build our fences, eventually over time they will break down. Look at that, the traveling cart is here. No idea when this thing comes. Another secret note, are you kidding me? Oh, Mom, Jazz, Vincent, Mr. Milner, and Granny Milner. It tells you, again, more items that people love. So that's cool. You can check here and see. Now we can get things that we normally couldn't get, and look how much some of it cost. The only thing I gave ponder on is that rare seed. I didn't ponder it for long though. We need it, and it's an item that we need, but the cost is just too high. We have too many priorities, and so we're going to wait and hope that we find one later. So anyway, off we go to the super secret forest so that we can get some more hardwood, which we are using in massive amount quickly. So, and this is the only place that we can get it reliably, so we're going to come here and get as much as we can. We wish we were getting 3 every time, but only 2 most of the times. So let's see. Oh, there's a little I saw you, little stink pot. Look at that thing poisoning me. I don't like you. And anyway, do I like you? Not at all. I think it's really interesting that we get maple seeds here. I don't know. I only get sap, and I don't know what I use sap for. I haven't seen a recipe that I absolutely had to have that had sap in it. I probably should look it up and see. Maybe I'm missing out on something, and maybe I should be planting a whole farm full of maple trees. I don't know. And I forgot to look at what they look like in the summertime or in the springtime. It's been a long time since I'm not even sure. Yeah, I must have. The 1.5, I think, is when the maple trees came in, so I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, didn't see any bad guys down here, so let's chop these things real quick. There's 11. Really? Come on. Not even gonna get 14? 13? That's it? It's like, did I miss one? I was bummed. But okay, that's alright. Just a reminder that we need to come down here more often. Oh, it's been a busy day already. Something is in my way. I don't know what it was. Really need to clean all of that area out so that I can actually see when I'm coming through there. It'd really be a bummer if I tried to come through there and I didn't have the tools to knock things out of my way, because right now I have every tool that I own, but I really need to clean that area out, and we need to get these tools upgraded. It will make our life better, but I just haven't had the money. It's like, I'm sorry, I need this for that. But I thought maybe we can clean up a little bit of this area. Like, this would be the path that I would normally take going straight up. So I thought, okay, I'll just kind of clear all this out here so my path is a little bit more clear. We got a lot of work to do still, but that's okay. We'll get there. Put our resources away. We got 278 hardwood. That's good for now. We're going to be using some more of it when we fix our fences. Oh, look, our preserve jars. Now, what are we going to put in them? I decided, let's go for the salmon berries. I don't know how they sell. Everything else, it seems like, is 90. This is wild plum. Everything else was 90 except for the cranberries, which were 200 for those jars. So that tells me next time it's time for cranberry season, we're gonna have cranberries everywhere. Like everywhere. Put our sword away. We don't need to sleep with that. And we're gonna keep these furnaces going. Look at all that beautiful iron ore that we got. That was so good. We can keep it cranking. It won't run out. That was iron ore that was in there anyway. How much we have? So we've got 23. So we're doing pretty good. We do need to get that quartz going though. I keep saying that out loud because maybe I'll remember next time. Maybe. Don't know. Put our tools away. Grab our other tools that we need in the morning in the chores. And it's time to go to sleep. Nighty night. Day 7 of spring in the bag. And what do we go? Look at all that. Nice. 26.81. I forgot to check how much the honey was worth. That's okay. Day 8 of spring in year number 2. 13,000 in the bank. We only need 12,000 more in a desperate kind of way. Weather report for tomorrow. It's going to rain all day. Good. Good. We have a couple things coming up for rainy days, if I remember them. And, okay, just a tip there. Oh, look at these beautiful cauliflower growing away. All right. Got our wine ready of some kind. Let's go ahead and stick to our chores so we don't forget. Meow. That's so cute. Good thing I remembered to shut the other gate. Oh my gosh, they've eaten all of the grass on that side. Holy moly. Well, let's get all of our babies loved. Love, 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 love. Love, love, loved. Love, love, loved. Looks like some of them aren't out here. Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are. I guess they're slow coming out. Alrighty, you got some goat milk today. Can you hold still, Clara? Thank you. Thank you, Clara. Alright, let's go in the chicken coop. Oh, we got another duck feather. Alright. Getting those duck feathers. They're valuable, as we will find out, hopefully soon. Get some sold. Alright, put our eggs away. Let's see, we don't have 7 of anything. Got 6 of that one, so we'll do duck egg. They are more valuable than regular chicken egg, chicken mayonnaise. And we'll check the cows. And we've got both of them have, we got 2 milk, 1 milk and 1 goat milk. And then I thought, you know what, I better get that bench covered filled up because coming up in tomorrow it's going to rain. Also note here that I got extra hay. I could put it back in the silo by clicking on that again. I was thinking about that. I could have just left it and put it in my storage, but instead I decided to go ahead and put it. That's how you can put it back in the silo. So I'm looking at this, thinking this is not working because I can't grow grass fast enough on the other side by the time they're done with the other side. They're too small. So we're going to work on that. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Let's see. We have 2 duck feathers of great quality, so we are going to go ahead and sell the one that I was just talking about. Right now I'm deciding what kind of wine that I'm going to make. Haven't decided. I think let's do salmonberry wine. And I'm going to go ahead and take, there we go. Yay. And while we're up here, let's check the bat cave. Well, we've got a couple blackberries. We'll take those. Blackberry seems to make halfway decent gifts. If I was really working at talking to people and giving gifts to everybody, I should probably just keep my pack full of blackberries, which I can never remember where they go. I'm always like, where did I put them? I think I'm keeping them in the fruit. No, I'm keeping them in the fall. I guess it's a fall harvestable. Eventually we'll split out the harvestables from things we grow, but for now that's working and we'll stick with it. So let's toss everything we don't need into the shipping bin. And I'm not sure what we need to do today. We have a lot that we need to do today. Then I remembered that in the springtime there's spring onions. Do you remember those? I remember we got them last year, but I almost forgot them. And I was trying to get that pine tar and I was at the wrong tree. It's like, what the heck? So I didn't plan my time very good here, but I just ran down to the south end so that we can go find those spring onions, because I thought by the 8th of spring they would be everywhere. So if you come down this way, like straight down, you can go across these two little bridges and you'll be on the very south side. And oh good, there's harvestable wild horseradishes. So go ahead and grab those. This place area should be full of spring onions. There's one, exactly one. Like, oh my gosh, really? That's okay. We'll come back another day and there should be a bunch. And I don't know what they can be used for. Last time, I think we sold them, I think last time, because we desperately needed money, as we always desperately need money. And we were selling everything we possibly could, even things we probably should have held on to. But, you know, it takes money to get a farm started when all you have is a tiny little rundown cabin and a fields full of weeds and grass and logs and stones, and that's all you have. So I think really compared to where we were this time last year, I think we're doing pretty daggone good, don't you think? Could we doing better if we're a power gamer? We probably could, but do we care? Not in the least. This is a retired slow play and I'm taking it as it comes. I'm a-okay. Yes, I wish we were a little further along, but that's okay. We will be very soon. Hey, Haley. Just saying good morning. And into town here for a quick trip. Well, hello there. How you doing, Miss Penny? She just says hi. Usually she has so much more to say than just hi. Aw, Marnie loves animals. Oh, she worries about her chickens when she takes their eggs. Isn't that adorable? There's our buddy Lewis. We get to go see our boyfriend if we can find him. He's not at his office. And he's not in his room. Where the heck is he? I don't know what his schedule is. I don't know where he goes when he's not here. I have no earthly idea. The only other place I've ever seen him, it seems like, is like the museum. I've seen him over there where the library is. I've seen him in the bar occasionally. I'm sorry, the saloon. And I thought about that. 100 potatoes in 21 days. I don't know. See, again, that's very that's late game stuff, and we're not late game at this point. We're very early game. So I thought maybe Harvey would be in here. Well, he's not. I don't know where he is. I'm not sure if I want to spend much more time looking for him. He's around. I just, I could look him up on the wiki, but I was hoping that I'd be able to find it myself. Like, come on. Where are you at there, little buddy? Sometimes, I don't know, I think is he ever up by the, well, sometimes he's in here in the market, Leah was here. Sometimes he goes to the aerobics class. Why did I become a farmer? Grandfather's footsteps. Sure. I don't know if that made our relationship any better, but I answered it in the way it felt right to me while I was looking for Harvey, which is nowhere to be found. Sometimes I think he's up high here, up here by this pond. Not pond, the water fountain. On a bench sometimes, I think. I don't know. I'm not seeing him anywhere, and I'm thinking, I am wasting a lot of time looking for my boyfriend. I don't know where he is. I got things I gotta do. Shouldn't have to be looking for my boyfriend. Let's go back home and do some things that we really need to do. It's already 3 p.m. Holy cow. Nope, don't want to forget that. Again, daffodils are pretty good gifts for people. I don't know if there's anybody who hates them. Alrighty, let's put away all of the goodies that we found. I had to put in the right order. Yes, I know. Don't say it. And we've only got 2 spring onions. I was looking back and thinking, do I have any? Yes, I do. I gotta put it in order. Can't help myself. So fixed it is now. I feel better. So I'm thinking that it's time to work on these fences a little bit. And since we have our new stash of hardwood, okay, maybe 13, we can make some more. I made 47 pieces. And I need to figure out what needs to be fixed. So no worries, I will figure it out, because what I'm going by is kind of the floor plan, or if you want to call it that, or the blueprints from the previous play that I had, which I really liked the layout. It worked so well for me and my farm, my goals, and so that's what I'm doing, is I'm going back and basically changing this layout so that it more matches the way, even though it was for 24 animals, I'm bringing it out way farther down and redoing it so that they can have a lot more grass to munch on in between switching them around in their fields, because they ate every piece of that grass on the previous field, and the other one didn't have a chance to grow any. I mean, I could, use all my fiber and just, go bonkers on it. But I would rather have it grow, put grass. It's supposed to be starter, grass starter. I would rather put grass starter in and have it grow than have to fill the entire thing using every single piece of fiber that I have that I've collected so far. So I just needed to fix these areas. I grabbed a fence, a gate. I got fence pieces. I got 52, and I grabbed a gate and my tools so that I could clear things like these pieces that I can see these are in the way. I believe you can put your fence through grass, but you can't put them through tree seedlings or trees or stones or weeds or anything like that. So I'm getting all that stuff out of the way so that when I start placing my fence, it will grow like it should. So there we go. And if you do it just right, and I'm not really good at it, you can actually just hold your mouse down and run along and it will place the fences for you. But I'm not very good at it, and I didn't want to place them in the wrong place because I think sometimes you get some of the hardwood back when you break it up. Sometimes you don't, and I can't afford to waste any more than I already have. It's like, holy moly. It's like, okay, I got things in the way. I got trees growing in the way. Let's get them out of here. What else have I got? I can't even see because there's a tree growing in my way. And I can't really tell if I'm in my way or if something else is in my way. It's really hard to see. So I should have knocked all these other trees down. And I'm not really sure how far down to come, but I will figure it out. I know that it went out too far to the left of my barn, I think it is. It's like, okay, Don't go too far. You need to go figure that out. And chop these things out of the way while we're at it. There we go. There we go. I know that, yeah, I know I came out way too far on this side, and so I'm going to have to fix that. So, I mean, it's totally blocking Grandpa's shrine, and I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking, that's what I'm doing, I'm thinking. It's like, how much do I need to remove? And what I did on, I have 2 monitors, so what I did is while I was playing on one screen, I had my screen capture of my 11-year farm up on the other screen, and I was trying to kind of match it up from there and say, okay, what do I need to, what needs to be changed, because this isn't working for me. So it's like, all right, we will figure it out. I hate to lose the hardwood. I really hate to lose the hardwood that I have to chop up, but you know, it was my own fault. I should have done this in the first place. I would have saved myself a lot of extra wood. But no worries. I'm pretty sure that I got myself completely caged in here. That's okay. I intended to put a gate on this side over here, so I can get out easier. Let's see, at 9:30, hopefully we can get this done by morning. I'm hoping so. So, let's see, what do we need to change? Obviously, they don't have enough room to come out easily when they're filing out of the building. So this gate, this whole section that you just saw has got to come down. So does this. This is too far off to the side, so that's got to go. It's got to go. It's like, I keep looking at it really carefully, like, oh. As you can see, I'm losing most of the wood. So I'm being very careful on where I'm chopping. Okay. Now that gets me that section there. And I may even pull that in even further. I don't know. We'll see. For now, what I need to do is chop all this down so that I can move the opening gate further down. That's what I need to do. And it's 11 o'clock at night, and I decided, you know what? They can go one more day. I just opened the side that had the grass in it already, and we're going to wait one more day. We'll do it tomorrow. They're still having fresh grass that they're eating, and it's going to be okay. And I wanted to do it right, and it's like, okay, it's 11:30. I don't want to start looking at the clock and being stressed about the clock. I would rather just go to bed and start over fresh the next day. And I'm like that in real life, too. I do. I mean, I go brain dead by 4 o'clock, and that's when I'm not very effective. So, you know, I know when to stop. So what do we got here? Okay, let's look at that duck feather. 300 for a regular non-starred duck feather. Well, thank you so much, ducks. We appreciate you a lot. We needed that money. So now we're up to 49, almost 15,000 gold. Man, we need another 10 to be able to expand that building. Let's check our weather report. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. I believe today is raining. Yes, it is. We've got a couple things that we need to do if we don't forget today that are very important. Hopefully we'll remember. Luckily, our animals, because it's raining, are in their buildings today, so I can work on this area. So we're going to go in here and give them some attention, and we should only be able to milk Clara and not Nanny, and just give her a little pet there. And hi, how are you? And gather our cheeses. No, I don't want to eat the cheese. Don't ask me that. I'm afraid I will by mistake, and then I'll be mad. It's like throwing money in the toilet, and I don't want to do that. All right, let's go in here. Oh my heavens, look at all this. Look at all these babies, and we got wool, and we got eggs, and we got eggs and eggs and eggs. Look at this. That's awesome. Definitely gonna increase our mayonnaise machines. Trying to get my stock up though. I want to make sure that I get it and get it even, and I'm really OCD about that. If there was, if there wasn't one that was 7, I would have a hard time making a decision which one to choose, which is totally ridiculous, but that's the way I am. I can leave the fence open, it's okay, because they will not come outside in the rain. And I'm really not walking on my pathways, which is dumb because you can walk faster on a pathway. It's like, why in the world did you put a pathway if you're not going to walk on it? Ugh. Okay, I'm calm. Everything's calm. And we've got gold star wool. We're going to switch it and keep the gold star and sell the other one. I really should be keeping it, but at this point I need the money more. I don't know how much it'll give us, but it's okay. It's really, really okay. All right. Let's get going on this day. This is a busy day if we can remember the things that we got to do. I'm loving this rainy day. And let's double check the calendar. Tomorrow is Vincent's birthday. Vincent's birthday is tomorrow. I mean, it's locked. What? Hey Shane, I'm still trying to be nice. He has a snarly face. I've heard that he can be a good spouse. You know, he changes his attitude quite a bit if you keep working with him. And maybe he will. Right now he's just grumpy, super grumpy. And I'm sorry that he's grumpy for what his own reasons. Right here in between these houses, you can get fiber with these weeds. So I thought, I'm going to go ahead and get those while I'm here. I don't know what is going on with my mouse. I was clicking. I wasn't an idiot. Well, sometimes I am, but I wasn't in that moment. Okay, it's after 9. I should be able to go see Harvey. Hello there, bud. How you doing? My beloved boyfriend. And we're going to give him a daffodil. Don't overwork yourself. Doctor's orders. Oh, isn't that sweet? Okay. So we can get... Let's look at where we're at now. Where are we at? We still have 8. I don't know why we don't have 9 yet, but that's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep trying. I do not know if you can hear over the game sound in real life. It is insanely windy outside right now. And warm. It's 77 degrees and the wind is blowing like 15 miles an hour, which is crazy. So I get to have my house open today and I love it. It's the end of October and we've got the house open. So I was very, very happy about that. It doesn't often happen in October. So I was like, yay! I love it. So if you can hear the wind, I'm sorry. That's why. The whole house is getting aired out today. I think I've only got one more day this week I can do that. And then we may have to close up for the winter. And look here. Here's why we came. And he tells me we're not ready for it. So I realized we have to have 10 hearts with Harvey to be able to talk to that guy. I've been waiting for that rainy day to talk to that guy. And I can't do it today. I have to wait until Harvey is at 10 hearts and then talk to that guy, which really is a bummer. So I was really bummed. It's like, oh, let me talk to Willie. So I'm going to be talking to people a lot more, hopefully, to get those relationships up. Those are very, it's important. In my 11-year game, I'm best friends with every single person in the game, but it took a while to get there. But by the end of the 2nd year, I need a number of them to have very high relationships. So I've got a lot of work to do, and that is a goal which you will see later. Okay, where's all the stuff I just did? I'm checking the muscles and things and making sure that I have the right... I'm just looking for duplicates because you can tell this is like overloaded. I think we're going to have to break this out and create a fishing chest at some point. Just for like the fishing rod and baits and spinners and all that kind of stuff. I think we're going to have to do that because that box is just too full. So that's what I've done in the past. So right now I'm thinking, okay, what can I sell? We can sell that. There we go. A little extra money. Yeah, and put my coral away. I'm always excited when I find my coral. I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and work on the fence some more. I'm not sure how many more I need, so I'm gonna make a whole bunch, 50 pieces. I don't want to be short and be running back here and grabbing these again. We've made 190 so far. Wow. So we got a bunch here, but we'll be able to make this a much more usable space for my sweet pets, who I love so much. It's like, okay, let's be smart. And I maybe end up taking this in one more too. I'll have to wait and see when we need the space later for the Grandpa's Shine area. When we, make that area look nice, I may need to bring our fence over one, but at that point it won't be a big deal at all. And when I'm looking here and say, okay, what do I need? What do I need to do? And I'm looking at the screen capture of my other game, the other game for like, okay, I need to move this down is what I need to do. I need to remove this. So that's what I'm doing, figuring it out. It's like, ouch. Every time one goes away, it's like, ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, that just breaks my heart. After all that hard work of collecting all of that hardwood, and every one of those goes away. I wish you can get it all back. Holy moly. Okay. It's going to be okay. It is gonna be okay. I just noticed that a train went through Stardew Valley, and I think I don't remember that at all. I hate that. Even if I've only gotten like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Dodo head. I can't, even though I think we've only been up there 3 or 4 times and only one time did we get anything. So it's very annoying. It's like, I can't believe I just did that. This whole thing needs to be moved down. And what I'm really doing there is blocking. Really should have probably put the barn up right up next to the community center, but I want to block that so they can't get through there. Because if you don't, they will. They will walk right up there, and I'm blocking my own self. It's like, ugh. Not smart. Not being very smart. You're thinking, she's an idiot. I'm thinking, you're right. In the present moment, I'm not doing very well with my with my thinking. I figure it out, but it's like I'm looking at this going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I wasted so much wood. But that's what you get when you don't plan out very well, and that's exactly what has happened. Like, really? Be okay, don't worry, I figure it out. But I mean, if you're playing, this might happen to you. Don't let this happen to you, because now I'm looking at it going, now that's not even right. So see, this again, it's the same concept of building 2 fields. Yep, this whole thing is wrong. So you build 2 fields so that they can, and you can alternate them in your fields. So I realized that I didn't have them set right. I wanted to have a door on the edge where they can get like a chute, basically, where they could come down the other side on the times that I want them to come down the other side. I'm probably standing in my own way. That's what happens a lot. Standing in my own way thinking something is blocking me. It's totally not. It was me. And the thing is, you've got to be close to where you're planting, or when you're putting something down, you have to be close to it. So there's a thin line between blocking your own way and there being something blocking it, if that makes sense. So basically, I've made 2 fields, pretty good sized ones, that should last. And I may expand them longer, like further down, when I go back later. But for now, it's like, okay, I got to make sure that they can get into each side. And I got to make sure that I have gates so that I can get in and out. And I'm also looking at my map on the other game to make sure that I didn't mess up. So we got 26 left. I've got 3 fences, or 3 gates. And I need to make sure that I've got the gates all in the right places, because I need gates for them and I need gates for me too, so that I can get out easily from any direction that I'm coming in or coming from. I need to be able to get in, because there's nothing worse than having to walk all the way around the field just because I didn't do something right. So again, I'm looking at this again going, yep, I did it wrong. I'm glad I caught that, because part of the problem that they had is that they didn't have room when they were coming out of their buildings. They didn't have room. It was just not, there wasn't enough distance for them to be able to easily come out. And so that's what I figured out. I've got to rebuild that whole area. And there we go. See how this fence, it goes all the way down the side of that pathway in front of the greenhouse. The other one needed to match up, and that's where I was going wrong. And there's something in my way here, and I don't know what it is. And I thought I gotta take this down too, because this isn't right. Oh, I got a hardwood piece back. I got 2 hardwood pieces back. Don't know why, but I was grateful because I've lost so much. Maybe it's how soon you do it. I don't know. Is that what it is? I just placed that? Yeah, I think that's what it is. If you just placed it, you can get it all back. So thank you, powers that be, for giving me back my mistake, so that I don't have to go down and kill slimes for the rest of my life. I mean, I do, but still, I don't want to have to be able to not do anything else. There we go. There we go. I need to move that. So that brings me another gate. So the gate needs to be right, need to put a fence there so they can't get out, because they will. And I need a gate on the other side so I can get out, like where my pathway is. So that's what I was looking at. It's like I need one there, so I got one there. And then I need to build the fence all the way the rest of the cross from where the gate is, the inner gate, all the way across. And that's what I had messed up. So now they have a much bigger space for them to be able to come out of their buildings and more easily get to the whatever gate that I have open. It's already 10 p.m. at night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really had wanted to make sure that I got this fixed for them so that they had much more room. And let's see. This is bigger. It's not as big as it needs to be as far as I want it to be, but it's not bad. So I went ahead and opened the gate so in the morning they could come here and eat this grass on this side. And there's a ton there. So that's not too bad. And I can get in from that side. Yeah, I was very happy about that. And let's go ahead and grab that. Yes, I know it's getting late. And the oak resin is what we used with our coral to make our deluxe speed grow, which we need. So, and we didn't have any, we'd used it all up. So it's like, wow, holy moly. While we're at it, let's go ahead and get whatever wine that is, because we need money. We still only have 14,000, oh, just barely 15,000, and we need 25,000 to upgrade our barn. And then we need money to buy the animals that we need to buy for the barn. So we need money. Somebody just send us money. I didn't want to make, if I kept moving, the kitty would eventually move. I didn't want to wake him up. Okay, whew. Take a breath. And let's see, that wool was 408. And again, that can be used for all kinds of things. I just need the money more than I need the wool right now. So we'll keep some, but not all of it. All right. And is it going to rain tomorrow? It'd be nice. And beautiful sunny day. It's like, okay, I don't care. Oh, look at these beautiful cauliflowers growing. Aren't they beautiful? And the wine, I decided to keep one, I think. Because I think, I'm pretty positive, Harvey likes wine. So we're going to get busy about our chores. And look at that beautiful tulip. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So when next time we get honey, it'll be tulip honey. So that's awesome. And look at these guys. They're just hanging out right here because there's a bunch of grass. So we're going to go, okay, you guys can hang out wherever you want. So I come up here and try to pet them, and they're really got too much. And I saw Clara went inside the barn, and I'm trying to milk her. I was like, please hold still. Then I watered her instead of milked her. And I didn't catch it until I tried to water Nanny. It's like, what the heck am I doing? Oh my gosh. And got a large goat milk, so that's good. So good. That worked out really well. Oh my heaven's sakes alive. Yes, it's okay. Everything is okay. So now let's go in here and see what we got. Still got something incubating over there. We've got some eggs, so that's good. We got a duck egg and 2 chicken eggs. And we're going to pop them in and see how many we got. And there we go. Let's make some more mayonnaise. And I'm out here just enjoying these guys, watching them. It's like, okay, guys. And they're not moving anywhere. It's like, guys, you got grass down here. So what would happen if they ate all the grass up top, then they would come down here and eat the grass here. So they just eat it going on down. What I'm doing is getting rid of those weeds. And I'm not using my scythe to do that. I'm using my pickaxe because I don't want to get rid of the grass that's there. So the pickaxe just does one particular spot. So my babies all look happy. I'm happier because they've got much more room and a lot more grass, and so that's good. Very, very happy about that. We've got our jellies, that whatever we made, our preserves, we've got something up there. So we need to figure out what we're gonna put in the preserve jars. So I'm taking a look. It's like, oh my goodness. I think we'll do cranberries again because of the money. I mean, these other things have been okay, but you know, I don't know how much we get for the salmon berry, but it's not 20 or 200 each, I'm sure. And we really are working on that money. It's coming, but slowly. So, taking a look at what I have as far as gifts. And Harvey, look at that. He loves pickles and coffee. So now we know he loves those things because we've given those to him before. So, wow. Cool. That's very good news. And I have a coffee in the fridge. I think I'll take it to Harvey. Save my flowers for other people. And click off of that so I don't accidentally drink it. All right. Put our stuff in our shipping bin. And it's like, if you've ever been indecisive, it's really embarrassing to be indecisive when someone's watching you play a game. It's like, don't look a minute, I'm indecisive. So, coming up here, we're going to forge some items. We got a leek and then some daffodils, so that's good. Always good. Forging is a good skill to have, and you get higher quality stuff, I think, as you increase your skill. And let's see. Who can we go see? Shall we go see our boyfriend Harvey? Oh, whose birthday? It's Vincent's birthday. Today is Vincent's birthday. We really don't want to miss that birthday. We've done so good. And red mushroom. Jody wants a red mushroom. I think we have spares, so we'll go ahead and say yes on that. Now we'll go see Harvey. Hi, Harvey. Hello, boyfriend. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I have a healthy glow. Isn't that sweet? Yes. Let's double check. Right now, we are still at 8 hearts. Let's see what happens if we give him a coffee. This is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. He now has 9 hearts. We need only 1 more heart for Harvey. We can't give him any more gifts this week. But we need 1 more heart and Harvey can be our boyfriend. Vincent loves grapes. Vincent loves grapes. So if we give him a loved item, which is a grape on his birthday, then we should increase that relationship. We're close to home. Let's go get a grape to find, because we'll find Vincent. He's always around somewhere. He's either running around playing with his friends, or he's in the museum in the library with Penny, I think, reads to them and teaches them. She's like their pseudo teacher. So let's go get a grape. We've got grapes somewhere. I don't have any idea where. There we go. We only got 2, but that's okay. It's like, let's put this stuff away. We're not going to run around and see people. We've got a grape. Oh, I just love that tulip sitting there. Every time I see it, it makes me smile. Makes me think of my grandma. All them years ago. So anyway, I'm sure there's things like that with all of you, that you would, something in a game or something in your life makes you have memories that make you smile, and tulips make me smile. So anyway, on her very last birthday that she could remember, my sister and I took her a big bouquet of tulips and made her smile. Okay, I was thinking, where does Vincent live? I thought he lived in one of these 2 houses. It's like, okay, where's Vincent? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's taken me so long to remember who is who and where is they are. I mean, most likely I'll find him at the library, or at the museum library. I don't know what it is. It's a museum, but it also has a library. And there he is. Look at that little guy. Reading away. How smart he's getting. No, I don't want to eat the grape. I want to give it to Vincent. There we go. Yay. This is great. Look at him smiling. It's the first time we've seen Vincent smile. So let's see. Where is he? He had 1 heart. Does he still have 1 heart? He's moving up. Look at that. He's got 4 hearts now? I thought he only had 2. Oh my gosh. Look at the difference that makes when you give somebody a gift they love. Now that's excellent news. We need to work on that big time. We need to do our best. So I'm not saying you I will. I'm just saying it out loud so that hopefully I do what I say I'm going to do. We'll see. And let's see, looking at our fish. Yes, I did forget. There is an eel that we can only get in spring and fall on a rainy day in the ocean. We had 1 rainy day and I was so distraught about not being able to propose to Harvey. I forgot to go fishing in the ocean on the last rainy day. So hopefully in the next 18 days we'll have another rainy day, and hopefully I'll remember to go to the ocean and try to fish up an eel. We need that. Otherwise we'll have to wait till fall to finish that, and I don't want to do that. I really am trying to I'd love to be done by fall, and I don't want to be stressing it out. And if we don't get the eel in the spring, we have to wait till the fall, and then I'll be mad at myself. So I should have done that, and I totally spaced it because I was aggravated. So don't let your aggravation affect your game. Right? I was looking for something here. Oh, okay. What I'm doing is I just took a screenshot of where we are, and you all can see that later. And I will share it with you, what it looks like. In an upcoming episode, I will include the screenshots. I took one on day 1, And now here we are, a second spring, and I'll start showing them and show the progression of how we're doing, how our farm looks. And I think you would enjoy watching that transformation, and especially when we are in it quite a few game years, and you'll see it's going to be pretty cool. I know that I'm constantly taking screenshots of my advanced game. So anyway, it's fun, and I want you to see what's happening, because you're seeing this, as we go along, starting from day one when you walk onto the property, and your thought is, what have I gotten myself into? So we're trying to stay on top of the refined quartz, because we really need to make some more quality sprinklers. We need some more crops. We've got 18 days left in spring, and I really want to get more crops in. I know that for money, I mean, we obviously, those are all cauliflowers that you can see there, and that's great, but we can only pickle so many. Even if I make a whole bunch more preserve jars, you can only pickle so many at a time, and it takes a while. So we've got to grow other things. We need money. We just need to get this going. And so I went ahead and made 3 more sprinklers, and I'm going to go get some seeds to plant. And remember, we can have 8 plants around each sprinkler. Hopefully we can make it to Pierre's before he closes. Hopefully he's not closed. Please don't tell me he's closed. Please. Please. Red mushroom, we forgot already. And it's closed on Wednesdays. That almost makes me want to go to the JoJo Mart, but I'm not paying them $5,000 so that I can buy stuff there. I was so mad. It's like, okay, I was all ready to go. Oh, I just saw Harvey and I missed him. Daggone it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll eventually catch up to him. I love it. You're seeing me change my other mind. Oh my gosh. I came all the way home and thought something. I don't know what. It's amazing how, if you heard that art imitates life, well, in my case, gaming is imitating life. And that's the way my brain works. Scattered around, and it's like, what was I going to do? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking about this potatoes. Thought, can I really grow 100 potatoes? Do I have room to grow 100 potatoes? And I thought, I just don't think I can. That's what I was thinking. I wanted to see that order again. And I thought, I don't want to spend the money that it would cost to buy 100 potato seeds. And it's just a lot of money. And so I opted not to. And then I thought, hey, I can say hi to Harvey. I forget he stands there a lot. I can't say hi to Harvey because I've already spoken to him today. Apparently, you can only speak to him twice in one day. Whatever. I should be able to speak to him anytime I want. I guess I have to marry him first. So, oh, by the way, in case you all haven't figured out, I'm going to marry Harvey. He's my intended. He's my guy. So, I decided what I'm going to do is get the area ready so that I can plant. So again, you can plant. I know I'm going to be in order. I know I'm going to have a plant right next to where I'm standing, and that's where I'm going to click. And that tree is a real problem. I may just have to take it down and put that on another oak tree somewhere else, anywhere else, because I really need the space right there. So for now, we're just going to come over here, and I'm counting the steps. I'm like, okay, I plant something there, plant something there. That means the sprinkler can go right there. There. I just had to get out of my own way. I hate it when I place them wrong, but I know I'm placing them right. It's like, just click. We have one more, and I think we're going to put it up here. Maybe closer to the scarecrow. And again, our planting area eventually will be completely different. But this is where we are now at this point in the game. It makes it more convenient for it to be right outside my front door, close to the chests. And even though, even later, when my farm is in full swing, then I kind of tend to keep my crops a little bit closer. Just looking at my seed stash. You know, debating, you know, do I want to plant these or do I want to wait and get the seeds from Pierre tomorrow? And I hate to go ahead and dig up this spot simply because a lot of times when you do this the next day, the spots are gone. So hopefully I'm not wasting my time, but I wanted to see what it would look like. I really probably should put another scarecrow on the other side of all this, just because I know that they cover about 8 spaces. There is nothing more annoying than when you come out in the morning or whenever and you've got crops missing because the crows have got them. That ticks me off like you would not believe. So anyway, that's 3 more. So that's 24 more. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. Oh, the quartz. I had put the quartz in there by mistake. And now that I can load them in my furnace because I need to keep them going. In case I decide I want to make any more sprinklers, I can because I've got quartz going. So I got to keep that going. I really need to pay attention. I really need to move that quartz over there too. Need to. Lots of needs to. Have you noticed that? Holy moly. And I'm checking this again and making sure that I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I am happy with what I'm seeing, and I closed the fence so they can't get out. I really don't want them wandering around. I've accidentally left that so many times. Left the fence open and have them wander around the farm. And I've had chickens sleep in the field, and I really don't think that's a good thing. Let's make some grass starter. Takes 10 per. So 100 makes 10 grass pieces. Again, it's called grass starter because when you put it in, it'll spread itself. So I'm going to come down here and go ahead and get this area started growing grass. They've got plenty on the other side, but I want to make sure that this side gets, and it will grow all the way to the edge of the fence line. So I want to really get it, I wanted to get a nice start in here. Again, you can only drop it almost right where you're standing. So I'm like, come on, what am I trying to do here? And there we go. Just kind of making sure it's kind of scattered out evenly. So there we go. And I close it so they can't get in there. And now tomorrow they can come and eat the grass at the top and then they can come down lower. So they have more than enough. And I'm very happy with that arrangement. I think that will be fine. So things are coming along. I'm becoming more and more happy with the way it looks. And I was just kind of clearing up this area. I don't want to walk in the hay so much. And getting rid of the seed. Again, I'm going to move that tapper. If I think of it, it'll probably be in my way for a while until I remember. There's another tree that's trying to grow right there and one above it. So it's like, holy cow. I mean, sometimes you don't notice them until like they're blocking you completely. I don't want any trees growing right there. And I don't want these weeds here. So just knock everything out of the way. That maple tree's pretty. I'm not sure what I'll plant here. Normally, I just kind of that's kind of like fishing area. Like I keep my fishing supplies and bait and the stuff for the recycle machine kind of all together there. And I haven't done it yet. I'll get it arranged soon. And we got our stuff for the morning. And filled up my watering jug. I noticed it was getting a little bit low. And I mean, because I'm only giving water to Furball, then it's the only thing I'm using it for right now. Since I can make sprinklers, that's it. I quit watering. I never upgrade my can. So we're going to put day 10 of spring to bed, and we have earned 1,000 is what we made overnight. And what'd we get? Salmonberry was 60 like the rest of them, so certainly not the 200 per preserve like the cranberries. So it's okay. We're going to get more stuff. And everybody get up. It's 11. The day of 11 in spring in the year number 2. Check the weather report for tomorrow. It's probably going to be sunny again. Yeah, clear and sunny all day. Living off the land. What can we learn? Anything new? No, we already know that. We already have crab pots, thanks. You know, that's great. If you didn't know about it, then you would be getting those tips. And what do we got in the mail? Well, Robin's giving us some more wood. 50, in fact. Well, thank you, Robin. Appreciate it after the tens of thousands of gold we have spent with you. We'll take it. And looky here. We now have tulip honey. Tulip honey is going to be worth more than wild honey. So that's awesome. And give Furball some loving and give some water. I forgot to give him some loving. I gave him water though. And let's go check and see what we got going on. Hey guys, when you get done with that grass, you come down here where your dinosaur is. Tyra's down there. Tyra knows the deal. Hello everyone. This is another reason why I like having fences, because they're so much easier to pet your animals if they're all in one spot, which they obviously are. They're all together, except Tyra, who is way down there. Hi Tyra, you're the smart one. Let's see if I can actually milk my cow now. And apparently I'm not hitting the right spot. It's like, okay. Oh, I think we should be able to get milk today. Nope, Nanny has no milk today. Alright, no problem. Hey Thumper, I just want to make sure I gave you some love. So let's see. Get our cheeses. There we go. Click off of it so I don't eat the daggone thing. I hate it when I do that. Alright, what do we got? A new baby lizard! What? That's a dinosaur! We got a new baby dinosaur! And as always, we get to name them. And so I'm thinking, I try to name my dinosaurs the first couple of syllables of a real dinosaur. And sometimes I switch them around and add to it, but I'm not very creative. So I've got close to a dinosaur name, and I thought that's good enough. And if it's really too far off, I'll change it. So that's awesome. We have a new baby dinosaur. So that's awesome. Go over here and say hello. Hello, little Velsa. How you doing? Please hurry up and grow up so we can get more eggs. All right. So we got duck eggs today, chicken eggs. And we got a dinosaur egg that we can either turn into Gunther or we can make a new dinosaur. What are we gonna do? We also have a void egg. So we're not sure what we're gonna do as far as the incubator. I wish we had like multiple incubators, but I guess that's asking too much. But we do need to, oh, I went over there and petted him again. And I do have to confess something. This is really funny. While I was playing this game this day, my sister called me. And so I went, right when I went into the chicken coop, I said her name, and I said, give me a dinosaur name. I need a dinosaur name. She goes, what? I said, no, I need a dinosaur. I just have a new baby dinosaur. I need a dinosaur name. I'm playing my game. I don't want to stop playing my game. I need a dinosaur name. And so she told me one. That's how I ended up with the one I have. It was too funny. I'm sure she thinks I'm insane because I'm absolutely positive she hasn't watched this because she isn't interested in gaming. I think I'm the only immediate family. Really, I'm the only one that plays. Now, kids are another story. My son is a game designer. He is a lead sound engineer for a major gaming company. And my daughter plays games all the time in her downtime. Busy careers, busy lives, and some of my stepkids play games. So, but my siblings, not so much. Not these kind of games anyway. So anyway, I got to get these all in order. Again, we are saving these cauliflowers. I would love to be able to sell them right now. However, I need to pickle them. They've got to be pickled because they sell for so much more. And so it takes longer, but it's exponentially a lot more. So I really need to craft some more preserve jars so that we can start pickling things quicker. We need more. And I hate to do it right now because eventually we're going to end up with a shed full of preserve jars. And so I wasn't sure how many I needed. How many did I just pull up? I didn't remember. Also, I wanted to grow some garlic because I'm almost positive that's one of the new seeds, was the garlic seeds. So I went ahead and got some of those. And that area that I created, the new area, I'm going to put the garlic there. And then I'll just keep planting the cauliflower until I run out of time. It takes 12 days. So right now it would take us to the 23rd. So we got plenty of time to keep growing them. If they start popping in the next day or two, I'll keep replenishing with cauliflower because it's such a good seller. And we're doing okay. The next birthday is Haley in a few days. So we just got to find out what Haley likes and we'll go from there. And so got new crops. I'm excited about that. I want to make sure that I'm still growing one of everything, and I haven't really done a whole lot of that this spring. I've kind of been focusing on the cauliflower, but I really do need to grow other things. We'll see how much longer we have when these things grow. And see what I was talking about? I had dug up that spot, and now I got to redig it again. So it's like, And this is our new garlic. So it's like, let's get it planted. I don't care about the quality. Speed doesn't matter. It grows really quick. So I'm good with that. And put that all around in our new area. And I don't know. Garlic is used for cooking in some things, I think. I think you might be able to pickle it too. I'm not 100% sure. And so here's what's funny. It did not occur to me, why do I have a spare one? Why do I have an extra one? It's obvious looking at it right now, but it wasn't obvious at the moment. It's like, okay, I don't know why I have an extra one. And I let it go. I was probably still on the phone or something, not paying attention. Shame on me. And so I went and put the garlic back in the seed container. Eventually we'll have a seed container for each season because I want to have seeds of everything. So I'll get there. Don't worry. Put our things away we don't need. It's already 12 noon. I was looking at the artifacts and realized I had a scroll in there that didn't need to be in there. Needed to be in this one. This is the artifact box. And it's just, I'm just keeping some of these. I'm probably not going to keep tons of all of them because you do get a lot more artifacts as you go along. Checking our relationships. We're doing pretty good. I'd like to be a little bit further along. And I haven't decided which way I'm going to do it. If I'm going to work on the people that have hardly any relationship, or if I'm going to work on the people that are higher on the list. Everybody's got a heart now, so I was really happy about that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I need to work on the relationships near the top of the list first. I need X number of them at a certain level. So I'll figure that out and get on it so that we don't have a problem reaching a specific goal that I'm looking for. And looking at my resources and checking my hay. I'm at 224. I'm doing great with that. That's an obsession thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't have nearly the amount of animals that would take all that. Look at all the goodies. I mean, come on. It hasn't been this long since we've been in here. Seriously. I mean, holy moly. I was very excited to see all that, especially the cherries. Cherries are, that's a super late game item. And look at all these. I've got tons. I have 4 cherries right now. So that's awesome. Blackberries, I keep forgetting where I put them. It's like, where do they go? They go in the fall. Hey, you. Hey, listen to yourself. They go in the fall. I opened it and closed it. It's like, oh my gosh. That's what happens when you have trigger fingers. You click things you didn't intend to click. And, oh, by the way, I just noticed that I am missing a garlic. And I was, oh my gosh, seriously? Yes, I did. But I got it in the same day, so thankfully it won't miss a days of growth, whereas the other ones will grow faster. So I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe I did that. But I caught it. Does that count? I don't know if that counts or not. I'll take a win anytime I can get a win. So what I'm thinking about is that I think I need to make at least one more preserve jar. I probably should make a half a dozen of them, but I don't. I don't want to take all my coal. I got enough to get us with what we've been using, but I really hate to use too much. But I decided to go ahead and at least make one more preserve jar because we need to get these cauliflowers pickling soon. I don't know how long they take to pickle. and I need the money. So it's like, and we got more that are getting ready to be ready. So at least one more, and probably we need to do a truckload more, but this will get us going a little bit further, I think, and a little bit faster. Again, I've got I have 6 cauliflowers, and I got more coming. So I thought, okay, let's get another preserve jar. We'll use them. I mean, it seems to me that I end up with something like 60 preserve jars in a shed, I think is what I put. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a lot, and so they're not going to waste by making them for sure. And the faster we make them, the more money we'll make. Again, I'm looking again at my tools, and that I just don't have room for everything. I'm remembering that I had bug meat, which I can make into bait. And if I don't put it on there right away, which I could take it off, I come down here and put that in my crab pots. Crab pots I've not been baiting them like I needed to. You can see the top flips open real quick when you put the bait in, and it puts a little tiny red stripe that you can't possibly see. I've got my pots in the worst possible place that you could possibly have. It's like, oh my gosh, really? I need to move things around. I'll get to it eventually. Right now, I just want to go fishing. I want to do something relaxing for the rest of my day and make money at the same time. Because, man, do we need some money. In the worst way. I'm looking here and thinking, these periwinkles, I have 2 periwinkles already. And I thought I'm just going to go ahead and put these in my shipping bin because I want the money. And we're going to go off and do some fishing here. And see if we can't. I don't think there's anything that we haven't caught that we need for the community center at this season, except for the eel that we can only get in the ocean on a rainy day. So I need to keep saying that out loud because maybe I won't forget. In the meantime, we'll say hi to anybody we see along the way, just being friendly, working on our relationships. Hey, Emily. She says we feel like she has a sisterhood thing going on with us. She's been dreaming about me, which is so strange. Anyway, let's just throw that fishing rod in the water and get something. Don't care what. Well, okay, I'm going to take that back. I do care if we get green algae. We want fish. We want things we can sell. Really? Really? Seriously? We're wasting our bait on green algae? That's not good. That makes me mad. Pretty mad. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a fish. This is not green algae. So whatever it is, it's got to be better than that. Come on. We got our fishing rod with bait, and we got our wooden bobber, which is good. And I wore out my wooden bobber. I did not check to see if my bobber was in good shape. And I was thinking, that is just dumb. That's dumb. And then I didn't care. I just don't care. It just makes the green bar a little bit bigger, and if I miss a fish, so what? In the meantime, I'm getting more green algae, which is making me annoyed. I don't want more green algae. I don't want any more green algae. I don't need it for energy. I want fish. I'm here to fish. I'm not here to catch green algae. So let's catch a fish. And maybe a treasure chest. Yes, if I could hold it right there, which is what I need to do. Yes, thank you. A sunfish. And 3 rice shoots and a dried starfish that we already have. Okay, we will take it. It's okay. It's okay. We're relaxing, remember? We're relaxing. We're tired, slow pay. We're not stressed. Remember? We're not stressed. Okay, we're going to get the fish. We're going to get the fish and relax and just get the fish. That's all we really care about, right? All right, another sunfish. We'll take it. Sunfish. So right now we got 3 green algae and 3 sunfish. That doesn't seem quite fair. The odds seem a little bit off to me. Now we got 4 green algae and 3 fish. What the heck? Out of 7 casts, we now have 5 green algae and 3 sunfish. Out of 8 casts, we have 5 green algae. Now, is luck part of that? Is that the reason that happened? I don't know. But it annoyed the crud out of me is all I can say. All right. So let's see, we get another sunfish. Okay, we'll take it. But I thought maybe we should just change location. Anywhere. How about the pond that's over south of our house? That would be okay. South of our property, not our own pond, but the one that's over here next to the farm. And there's also a river right here, which is technically the exact same river that I was just fishing in, but I just wanted a different location. I thought, well, maybe I'll get less green algae if I come here. I mean, look at that. It's almost 50% green algae. Seriously? I mean, I don't believe I've ever had that bad of luck before between fish and algae. It's like, uh-oh. Temptation is right there. Come on. And I was so bummed I didn't move that up high enough, and I got another sunfish and no treasure. What the heck? What the heck? It's okay. We're having fun. We're relaxing, aren't we? Okay, let's catch a fish. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. It says it's perfect. And it's a bream. And it is iridium quality bream, which is the highest quality fish you can catch. So I was very happy about that. That's much better than green algae. I'm really bummed that I lost my cork barber, but we'll have to make another one next time we go fishing. And another bream. Okay. All right, so we get a little selection there. That's okay. I want to just see how much I can fill my pack up with before it's time to go to bed. And green algae, oh, how wonderful. So I can go home and stick them in the shipping bin and get money. We desperately need our money. Got so many expenses coming up here in this year that are so high. So it's okay. We're going to make it. We'll make our goals. Oh, okay, got a little chub and a gold star. That's a good. It's the third or second highest. That's good. All right. Soggy newspaper. We'll just toss that right in the trash can. Thought I'd move some stuff down. Who knows how long I didn't know how long I'd be here for sure. I thought, yeah, let's clean that off. There we go. Now we can fish. Fish. Come on. Let's catch some good stuff. Come on. Come on. Good stuff, right? Good stuff. Oh, okay. That does not qualify as good stuff. 7 green algae. I can't believe that. That is ridiculous. That's insanely ridiculous. Nobody could have that bad of luck. Seriously. I don't know if luck plays in it or not. Well, whatever. The reason, I have a really bad luck day. It's like, okay, I was so annoyed. I saw Leah going by. I just wanted to say hi to her real quick, just so we can work on that relationship. Now back to fishing. Back you can go now. I just wanted to say hello. And let's see. Come on now. Let's get some fish. Fish fishing. Money, money in my pocket. Come on. Okay, another chub. Come on. Come on now. Yeah, this looks interesting. And it's a bream. That's okay. We'll take it. And algae. Oh my gosh. I have never, ever gotten this much algae and junk. Ever. I couldn't believe it. Look at this. Now I have 9 algae. I already had a soggy newspaper and driftwood. I've gotten more junk than fish. That is just insane. That has never happened to me. Well, maybe it has. I just don't remember it. This is a very, very bad fishing day. I couldn't believe the junk and the trash and the algae. And it's like, I was just aggravated. And another bream. And it's 10 o'clock at night. It's getting late. And I'm just not catching very much. One of those frustrating evenings that just wasn't very relaxing. I mean, I can understand having a handful of algae, but I mean, seriously, I have 9 algae and driftwood and soggy newspaper. So way more than half of the stuff I caught was trash. So whatever, it's okay, it's all good. We'll get money for what we caught. No big deal. All right. We got a fish. Good. So as long as I'm catching fish, I'm going to keep going for a little while longer. And that wasn't a fish. 10:30 at night and mostly junk. I don't know what to do. There's a fish or something. The only good thing is it does help our fishing skills, which is good. And I'm thinking, okay, it's 10:50. Let's maybe go one more. Oh, look at that. That chub had a iridium quality. I accidentally pulled my hook out of the water due to a twitch in my finger that made me mad. Yes, we'll definitely take iridium quality fish. That means our fishing skill must be getting up there. So that's good. I haven't checked our skills in a long time. We probably should look at that soon. And let's see, we got another chub and a iridium quality one at that. So with that, that is a good thing to end on. It's 11:30 at night. So let's go pop all this stuff in the shipping bin and call it a day. We have a much more cleared spot where we can walk up. A little bit of it's filled in, but it's okay. It's better. And look at all the beautiful things growing. And I thought, let me go ahead and throw that in the one of those in the shipping bin. I'm sorry, in the recycling bin. And let's check our fish. Do we have that high a quality of chub? I don't know. I don't think so. Bream, higher quality bream, and sunfish. That's a higher than we had, so we need to switch that one out. I did see that flounder in there. I had somebody ask for a flounder. So we don't have every fish yet. We will eventually, and I may move some of this other stuff like the corals and the shells and things into their own box, so that I have more room for the fish. And that's an artifact, so we're going to go ahead and keep that, and because they're not worth anything. I mean, you get one for them or something. There's no use putting it in there. We might find a use for it later. And throw all the rest of this in the shipping bin. And we're running out of time. It's after midnight. Oh my goodness. It's like, holy cow. It's getting really late. It's time for us to go to bed. I forgot to put my fishing rod away. Oh my gosh, I was in such a hurry to go to bed. And with that, that's going to be the end of our day. And look at our fishing is level 8. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I do appreciate it. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. It helps YouTube like me a lot better, and it validates that I'm doing something that other people find valuable. Also, if you like my videos, please hit a like button there. The most important thing, though, is I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.